Welcome to the 5 W's of cyberbullying. Unfortunately, the internet isn't all fun and games, and being informed about our impact online is more important now than ever. This video will look at the what, where, who, why, and witnesses of cyberbullying in the current research. Studies have shown that most young adults spend a majority of their waking hours with technology, spending more time with media and technology daily than any other activity. It has been reported that young adults spend between 11 and 12 hours a day with technology and media. Social media has become a normative aspect of young adult life. Most definitions of cyberbullying come from the definitions of school bullying. Thus, this conduct is often described as an intentional aggressive behavior that takes place via new technology during which groups or individuals hurt classmates who cannot easily defend themselves. The first W, where. Some questions that come up when discussing cyberbullying are, where does cyberbullying occur? Where on the internet do students need to be most cautious? Cyberbullying happens on many different media platforms all over the internet. These platforms include Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, Snapchat, and WhatsApp, to name a few. The reason these social media sites are often used is because cyberbullies cannot see the emotional state and pain they inflict on their victims, and the bully can remain anonymous. Next, it is important to consider what cyberbullying looks like. Cyberbullying is known as online harassment, electronic bullying, internet harassment, and e-bullying. Cyberbullying can take many forms. The following are just 3 examples. The most common cyberbullying strategies include posting false information, gossip, or rumors about a classmate on a blog or an online social network in order to damage his or her reputation or friendships. Another form of cyberbullying is entering the mailbox or the personal online space of a classmate and then using his or her identity to send or post material to get that person into trouble. The last example that we will consider here is the repeatedly sending of mean, insulting, or threatening messages to hurt a classmate who cannot easily defend themselves. What makes cyberbullying so concerning is that it is not limited to either time or place. While school bullying is often restricted to the time when the victim is present in school, aggression via new technologies can occur at any time of the day or night and can pursue students into their homes and even their bedrooms. In schools, bullies can often be identified and to a certain extent avoided. In cyberspace, attacks can be rendered anonymously through the use of pseudonyms, causing considerable distress for the victims and minimal repercussions for the aggressors. Witnesses to cyberbullying are known as cyberbystanders. In cyberspace, information and files can be spread quickly and remain available for a long time, thereby increasing the number of potential bystanders. It does not take long for many people to see something, especially if it goes viral. In a study of 221 cyberbystanders, nearly 68% of participants noticed cyberbullying, but only 10% directly intervened by engaging with the bully. Most participants intervened indirectly after the incident and threat were removed, suggesting that students want to help their peers but fear the retaliation of the bully. Finally, we will look at our last W, why. Why do we have to do something about this? Well, one study showed that nearly 1 in 5 adolescents report being cyberbullied, and over 25 of those report multiple occurrences. This same study suggests that cyberbullying has repercussions on students' health and the culture of schools. It is so devastating for the school climate, and more especially for students' well-being, that it has become classified as a major public health problem in schools. Studies suggest that cyberbullying represents just as much a health problem as school bullying. Because of the undeniable presence of cyberbullying and the number of young people concerned, something has to be done to keep young adults safe while they are using the internet. This can include many different forms of education for both students and parents regarding safe internet use. Youth need to have the means to protect themselves while online, and parents need to educate themselves on the activities their children are involved with on the internet. It is everyone's responsibility to make the